Hello guys, good day to all. This is Mike Padua and we're back again to our latest weather analysis here at YouTube channel, Mr. Typhoon, for today, Wednesday until Friday, August 9 to 10, 2023. And this is our English version brought to you by Typhoon2000 in partnership with Naga College Foundation, Aboitiz Power, Bank of the Philippine Islands, Avenue Plaza Hotel, the local government of Naga City, headed by our Honorable Mayor Nelson Legacion, and our Honorable Congressman Gabi Bordado of the 3rd District of Camarines Sur. So let's proceed now with our update. This is now our very first analysis, since for the past few days we didn't have any video, since the Philippine Islands is free from any weather disturbances as of this time. But here's now the latest GovSat that we created for today, Wednesday, and we have again another surge of some occasional monsoon rains across the western sections of Visayas and Mindanao, including the western sections of Mindoro, Occidental Mindoro, because of a new cyclone. This is severe tropical storm Lan, which rapidly intensified during the past 24 hours to the south of Japan, and this is far away from the Philippine Islands. It's not expected to enter PAR, but the pool of the southwest monsoon is now being replaced from the hands of Khanun, and it's now being pulled by Lan. That's why there are some thunderstorms again returning across Western Visayas and Occidental Mindoro, and within the next few days this rainfall will be reaching Eastern Visayas. And within the next few days, thunderstorms will also be expected across Bicol region, Eastern Visayas, Mindanao, rest of Mindanao, and also hopefully it will arrive over parts of Luzon. As you can see, the heat index is now reaching a high of 47 degrees here in Naga City during the past 2 days, since yesterday, Tuesday, August 8. And it will continue to be high unless a thunderstorm will develop over the Bicol region. So don't forget to stay in the shade or over aircon facilities, and drink lots of fluids of water to battle this high heat stress that we are experiencing. And Falcon, now Khanun, is still alive and kicking. We call this now as an energizer, severe tropical storm. It's still a cyclone, and it's now moving towards South Korea after so many changes in its forecast track, and it's now buffeting Jeju Islands with tropical storm force winds of 60 to 90 kilometers per hour. It is expected to strengthen overnight as the inner rain bands and the outer eye wall of severe tropical storm Khanun will start to affect Jeju Island. So all the Filipinos down there, please take all necessary precautions, as this system will be bringing bad weather over your area and also over the whole of the South Korean and over the whole of the Korean Peninsula, as Khanun is expected to slice over the central portion of the island within the next 48 hours. And Lan is also becoming a typhoon, and it's likely to become a Category 1 typhoon overnight. Khanun, there is a possibility that it could reach before landfall, but right now it's still a severe tropical storm, and because of land interaction across western Japan and South Korea, it could be maintaining as a severe tropical storm. So within the next 5 days, this Lan will also make landfall over southern Japan. This cyclone will be making landfall over southern Japan, so please take all necessary precautions against flooding, landslides, and high winds generated by the approaching severe tropical storm Lan. Okay, so that's it. That's the latest from our GovSat. The rest of the Philippine Islands will remain good, and we should expect middle of beginning middle of August until the last part of August, where the arrival of another southwest monsoon weather will be expected. So we will keep you updated when the time comes. So the risk of flooding here over Western Visayas will be low to high. So just take note of that. Now let's take a look at the fast animation. So there you go. Here's the fast animation from the University of Wisconsin tropical cyclone page. And here's Khanun slowly moving towards the northwest, and soon to be Typhoon Lan moving closer towards the island of Ogasawara. Okay, it's a small island just to the northeast of Iwoto. Okay, so take all necessary precautions. Those personnel living there, small community over that island, as Lan is expected to pass over the area. And here's the latest infrared satellite loop from weathernerds.org. And you can clearly see here that thunderstorms developing over Western Visayas because of the enhanced southwest monsoon, enhanced by this new tropical cyclone. And if you take a look at the zoom-in satellite animation from windy.com, you can clearly see here some thunderstorms with occasional monsoon rains across Western Visayas, particularly Panay, Negros, Western Mindanao, and Occidental Mindoro because of the southwest monsoon. And let's take a look now at the Asian Agency's tracks on Khanun, and it's located now here, and it's now located here, and it's likely to make landfall within the next 24 hours in the vicinity of South Korea. So that will be the final landfall, and it is likely to die over that area as it moves towards or deeper into the Korean peninsula because of land interaction and no warm moisture from the sea. This system will finally dissipate after it makes landfall over South Korea. So look at that crooked track of Khanun during the past 2 weeks. It enhanced the southwest monsoon across the Philippine Islands during the past week, but right now it's nearing its end. Okay, while Lan, here's Lan, and it's still developing, becoming a typhoon later on as it moves towards southern Japan, and it's likely to make landfall either over or to the west of Tokyo. So folks down there over southern Japan, please take all necessary precautions within the next 5 days as Lan is approaching slowly. And let's take a look now at our wind forecast from the European model for the next 3 days. So by tomorrow, Thursday, Friday until Saturday, the southwest monsoon will continue, although dry, over Luzon, but the western sections of MiMaRoPa, Visayas, and Mindanao will have some showers of thunderstorms because of the southwest monsoon. Now, moving forward until August 17 or 18, we will be having another tropical cyclone that is expected to form on Wednesday here. August 16, and then 17 and 18, it will track towards Okinawa or Taiwan area. So this new system, together with another LPA near the coastline of Vietnam, will again enhance the southwest monsoon. So flood-prone areas over the western sections of our country, we must continue to watch this situation. Beginning August 17 onwards. That's from the European model, but if we take a look at the American model, it looks like this is a very large system. So August 17 Thursday, it will become a tropical storm. August 18 Friday, it's still a tropical storm moving west-southwest in the general direction. It's either over Okinawa or Taiwan. So that's the area of possible passage of this future tropical cyclone, which is not yet present. Okay, and then there's another one will form here along the coastal waters of eastern Vietnam. So there might be 2 tropical cyclones beginning August 17 onwards, and the southwest monsoon will become another problem to us unless this low pressure system near the coastline or a tropical cyclone near the coastline of Vietnam will divert the southwest monsoon towards the West Philippine Sea and not affecting Western Luzon. Anything can happen, so we will keep you updated on that future twin cyclones beginning next week. So we will keep you updated if there's new changes. Now here's the rainfall accumulation forecast for the next 3 days. And as you can see, this is land moving slowly towards Japan. And this is the southwest monsoon affecting much of Micronesia, including Guam and the Marianas. And the southwest monsoon is also affecting the western sections of Visayas, Mindanao, and MiMaRoPa. So more thunderstorms, occasional monsoon rains will be expected for the next 3 days. And if we take a look at the 10-day, 24-hour rainfall accumulation, okay, until August 19. So this is land, and here's the southwest monsoon bringing some showers over the Philippine Islands. And here's the new one that is expected to form sometime between August 17 to 18. So this is land, and this is the new one from the remnants of the monsoon left behind by land. It will form into another cyclone moving in the general direction of Taiwan and Okinawa area. So this is the initial forecast of the future tropical cyclone between August 16 to 18. So it's still far away, but again, we are going to continue to monitor this. Although the uncertainty is so high, we will be giving you the very latest as time goes by. Okay, and here's the latest global tropics hazards outlook from the Climate Prediction Center, valid for the next 2 to 3 weeks. So for week 2, valid August 16 to August 22, we have a 20 to 40% of possible tropical cyclone formation from the West Philippine Sea up to the Western Pacific and Philippine Sea area between August 16 to 22. So this is now the potential LPA that could develop between August 16 to 18. That's why it's diagonal red. Okay, when we say diagonal red, the probability is still between 20 to 40%. Okay, and below average rainfall will be expected across Indonesia, Malaysia, and India, while above average rainfall will be expected near the equator because of the El Nino. Now for week 3, valid August 23 to August 29, this is still highly uncertain. We still don't know if this will push through. The Philippine Islands will remain under a tropical cyclone formation from the coast of Vietnam, the coast of southern China, up to the area of Guam. And we will be having again the return of the southwest monsoon on between August 23 to 29. So again, this is still highly uncertain, so we will wait and see until we reach the last week of August. So if we take a look at the latest Pagasa forecast or averages monthly on tropical cyclones, so for August 2023, we expect 2 to 3 tropical cyclones to form within or enter the Philippine area of responsibility, and also September 2023 and October 2 to 3. And then November, December, that will be 1 to 2 tropical cyclones. And then January, that will be 0 or 1. Okay, so this is the monthly average of tropical cyclones. As you can see, from 1948 to 2022, most of the tropical cyclones are now forming between May or June until December, which shows the highest peak during the months of July and August. Okay, and most likely landfalls are much higher during the bare months because of the development of the high pressure steering ridge over China, Japan, South Korea, and Taiwan that inhibits the northward movement of tropical cyclones. Instead of going up, most of them are crossing or making landfall over the Philippine Islands unless there's a vacant ridge. A deep cold front will vacate. The tropical cyclone will recurve or move away from the Philippine Islands. That's why if you take a look at the monthly tracks of tropical cyclone, we are now here, July and August. Most of them is still up there. It really matches what is happening right now. And then when we reach September, October, November, the tracks of tropical cyclone will again be moving towards the Philippine Islands. So this is what I'm worried about. Let's hope and pray that most of them will track towards the north. Okay, so there you go. That's the latest for this Wednesday until Friday. We will return on Friday to give you more updates on the weather from Typhoon 2000. This is Mike Padua saying good night to all. Have a great week ahead, and thank you so much for watching our channel.